Hello everybody, my name is Meisterbloo, and let's get one thing straight. Dot hack fucking rocks. It's one of the most fun JRPG series I've ever had the pleasure of experiencing, and it's what got me started into my long-running passion for MMORPGs. Which is actually what the creator was originally intending. Well, that's only partially true. Hiroshi Matsuyama wanted to give an experience reminiscent of the online gaming world to a targeted age group that likely didn't have access to them due to the monthly fees or slower internet connections. And by freaking god, that's what he did. It's a game in which you are a younger guy with the username Kite joining the crazy popular MMORPG called The World. While being introduced to the game by your high-level friend, you come across a mysterious girl being chased by a powerful monster which then shifts its attention, crucifying your character's friend and then coming after you. You're saved by a bracelet given to you by the strange girl you saw earlier that allows you to hack into the game and rewrite its codes. The next day, you find out that your friend, along with multiple other world players across the globe, have been slipping into life-threatening comas when their characters die in the game. Thus begins your journey to solve the mystery of the world, meeting incredibly interesting characters along the way on your quest to save everyone placed in comatose. So yeah, it's actually a really amazing concept that even went on to inspire stories that are still being released today, such as Sword Art Online and Log Horizon. And with 4 major games in the series, plus a handful of spin-offs, books, and manga, it's honestly really easy to see what came next. A manga sequel story was developed in July 2002 entitled Dot Hack Legend of the Twilight, and to be fair, the manga was pretty good. It didn't hold a candle next to the original story, hell, even the light novels, but it wasn't bad. And then they turned it into an anime. We're hitting pretty close to home, ladies and gentlemen, because this stupid show was the very first anime I ever purchased for myself after seeing a particularly steamy Hot Springs episode on Cartoon Network one evening. I was 12. Dot Hack Legend of the Twilight.
Oh, look at that, they put the little word dot there so you know you're supposed to say it.
To be fair, the show starts off well and good, with a slightly catchy theme song showing off some of the main characters, and while it is nice to see such beloved characters as Kite, Black Rose, Mistral, and Balmung, there's really nothing too special about the opening. We see that the comatose situation is reoccurring in the game, and we're then introduced to our main characters, twins Shugo and Reina. Reina signed them up for an in-game contest in the hopes that after their parents divorced and they became separated, she and her brother would be able to play with each other via the world. And having won said contest, they're able to use the character skins of the legendary dot hackers Black Rose and Kite for their characters. This is a neat premise. Now that they're using characters that bear the resemblance to the legendary dot hackers, they can have some really cool things happen to them.
Wanna form a party?
God damn it. This is Shugo. He's obnoxious, get used to him. Reina, on the other hand, isn't as bad, but Jesus Christ, her voice can get grating after a while.
You're my brother Shugo, right?
I have other problems with her, but we'll get to those later. So they shoot the shit and the two go out to fight monsters. Hey, maybe this won't be as painful as I thought. Aura? Why? So yeah, he's not dead, but he better hurry because Reina is being saved by an actual badass. We see Shugo use Kite's bracelet that Aura gave to him to save Reina, and from then on the story unfolds, introducing new characters, showing where old characters are now, doing MMORPG-y things, and introducing us to Shugo's ever-increasing attraction to Reina. Wait, what? Yeah, out of all the problems I have with this plot, the Twincest subplot is the absolute worst. I get why they did it, because they're fans of the original series, including myself, that like to pair Black Rose and Kite as a couple, but they're not Black Rose and Kite anymore. They're Shugo and Reina. They're twins. Makes it creepy.
And gross.
But besides that, the story takes a major leap from the plot of the original manga that it's based off of, and frankly, it sucks. On the animation side of things, the character designs look nice and everything's pretty colorful for the most part. The movement isn't bad, especially during some of the action scenes, and I honestly feel they did a good job getting the aesthetic of the world and the games down nicely. Yeah, I really don't have any complaints about the visual aspects of the show. The audio portion, however. The English dub was done by Funimation, and they did an okay job with it, getting some familiar voices such as Sandy Fox, Crispin Freeman, Steve Bloom, and Mona Marshall. But where it fails, sadly, is with the two main characters. Bryce Papenbrook, I love you. Hell, I went to go see you at a panel during the last SAC anime I went to, but Shugo's voice did not fit at all. unless he's supposed to sound like a weenie. And Allison Keith, I love Misato from Neon Genesis Evangelion. She's the only character I like in the show. But Rena's voice in this was too scratchy for way too long. And honestly, both of these complaints sound like things that were more on the direction side than the voice actors, so I can't really blame these two people. And the music is extremely forgettable, which is unfortunate given the many awesome things they could have composed with the MMORPG theme. It mainly just sounded like stock background music they pulled out of a folder on their desktop. When all's said and done, this show is nothing more than just a big disappointment. It didn't make me mad or angry or anything, it's just I really feel like something so great as the .hack video game series deserved much better of an anime adaptation of its sequel. They do get some things right though, such as nailing the MMORPG element, the creativity of the newer characters from the manga being pretty well portrayed in this adaptation, and even us getting to see what's up with some of the old characters that we haven't seen since the games. By the way, Mistral's character being used by the daughter that she was pregnant with in the first 4 games under the new username Mireille is genius! But all the things they get wrong just make me really question whether or not the creators of this show knew the source material that they were dealing with. And the biggest complaint I have with the show in its entirety is turning Black Rose's character, via Reina, into a damsel in distress very early on, when they really didn't need to. It's insulting to the original character, and hell, even to the character of Reina in the manga. I would recommend staying away from this one unless you're a die-hard fan of the .hack series and want the experience of seeing everything. Although if you are a fan and you do take a look, just be prepared for some disappointment. And hey, if you're just in the mood for an anime that's tackling the now popular MMORPG theme, I can recommend to you Log Horizon, which is really good and viewable on Crunchyroll. Seriously, it does an outstanding job at what .hack started. Thank you all for sitting through my review. My name is Meisterbloo, and if you enjoyed this video, it really does help me a lot if you can like, comment, or share it with your friends. Really, honestly does help me a lot. And if you have any recommendations of anime, please let me know down in the comments section, or at my Tumblr or Twitter. I will read those, and I will try my best to get a chance to look at those. Until next time, everybody, peace out.